everyone, welcome back to the United Students channel. My name is Tati and today I thought I'd make a video about settling back into university. So from my personal experience, going back to university in second year isn't necessarily the same as starting university in first year. So I thought I could give you some tips on how to transition into second year just so that you can feel as relaxed as possible before starting. So in my experience, the main thing that changed obviously is the workload. In first year it's very much you go on most days, you get set work to do, your lecturers keep on top of you, keep you going in the right direction, you know? And going into second year, it was very much not that. In my experience, you know, I did have more work to do than when I was in first year, but our lecturers didn't necessarily tell us when to set mini deadlines for ourselves or like how to go about finishing a certain piece of work. So for example, if you needed to write an essay in first year, you get given, you know, the topic of the essay and then you'll be told you could do this, this and this is how you write a good essay, this is what you should try and include, this is how you structure it. And then in second year it's like, here's the title and then the deadline is X. And that's it. So I found that the workload was considerably harder. And the only reason I say that is because naturally you've spent, I don't know, 8 to 10 weeks over summer kind of not doing anything uni related most of the time. So your brain hasn't really been working on that side of things for a very long time. So I think part of the challenge just comes from readjusting into learning again. So yeah, I think it is good to go in with that awareness that things will probably be a bit more difficult, but not impossible, obviously. And it's important to, you know, seek out information and ask for help where you feel like you need it, because your lecturers aren't necessarily going to tell you everything. So it's up to you to go out of your way to get the necessary information and to ask for help. So yeah, workload is definitely the biggest overall change. So next, contact hours. In first year, I found that I had lectures basically every day, lectures or seminars or something where I was seeing, you know, a tutor or a lecturer every day. And in second year that changed completely. I'd say my contact hours were almost cut in half. Like there were days where I didn't see any of my lecturers, and even on the days that I did, it was for maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, and you're in a group setting. So you have much less one-on-one time with your lecturers unless you go out of your way to organize that yourself, which I highly recommend if you need the help. So yeah, contact hours are significantly less, which you could then start to think that, oh, that means I'll have so much more free time. And in a way, yes, you have much more free time, but that free time is meant to be used for doing all the work that you're being set, if that makes sense. The difference between first year and second year is that in first year, whilst you still have work to be doing, you are kind of guided through that with all these contact hours. And in second year, it's like you get on with it yourself in your free time. So for example, in second year, I'd have one lecture on a Monday and I'd need the work for that week to be done by the following Monday. So I need to find some time in the rest of the week to do that work. And that will be the only 1 or 2 maybe hours of that unit where I'll see my lecturer that week. In first year I'd have maybe like 4 hours. So it's important to make use of your free time. Okay, so general student life. My general student life in second year was definitely less hectic than first year. In first year, you know, you're making friends, you're going out a lot, you're trying to socialize as much as possible and just meet, you know, loads of people. In second year, I'd say that definitely calmed down. I had like a group of friends and I knew what it was I liked to do, so I just like stuck with that, and you just figure out what it is that you enjoy doing. So I would say it was a bit more chill. It's obviously up to you what you do to have fun. That was just my personal experience. One big change, which obviously differs from course to course and uni to uni, but it was the fact that I got to choose a unit for the first time. So first year, typically everyone on one course will do the exact same units, but in second year you might have the opportunity to choose one of your units. I was lucky enough to be able to choose a unit and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was really nice to do something that was just completely different to the course that I was studying. So I studied TV and I picked up a business module and I thought it was really good. So you have a bit more flexibility in second year most of the time. You can have more freedom to fully explore different areas and figure out what it is that you really want to do, which I think is really good. And I highly recommend choosing something that is, you know, a bit different to what you normally do on your course, because with me there were definitely options to kind of stick very close to my original course and just do like a part 2 of something from the first year, but I decided to just get out of my comfort zone a bit. It's a great way to meet new people. You meet other people from loads of different courses, and it's just a really good way to expand your knowledge, so highly recommend. Okay, so moving on, because you've been in uni for a year, you're quite well adjusted. I haven't personally done this, but I know some people who have then, gone on to get a part-time job in second year, and it's really up to you whether you do this or not. Anything like you want to do is possible, as long as you stay organized and stay on top of things. Obviously keep your uni work as a priority, and then if you have tons more free time, or if you're using your time really well and you feel like you wouldn't be losing out by getting a job, then why not? I think the main thing is just staying organized. Even better if you can get a job where you can be really flexible. I know some universities allow you to work for them, so you can like work within the students' union or in the library or the IT help or something like that. Those sort of jobs tend to be a bit more flexible because it's the university and they, understand that you have work to be doing and stuff like that. But yeah. So as I just mentioned, organization is key. You will not regret being organized. Use your calendar, plan a week ahead, make to-do lists, just try and stay on top of things. That way you don't lose sight of what it is you need to be doing, and you stick to your deadlines and you get everything you need to do done. So organization is definitely key. Whilst you're organizing your week and planning everything you need to do, I'd highly recommend just scheduling in some time to relax, like self-care Sunday or whatever it is. Just have some time to yourself where you just do nothing and you just relax your mind, because university can get stressful for everyone, and it's important for your brain to just recharge and for you to take some time out for yourself. Like just do a face mask, relax, like whatever it is that you do to relax, definitely do that. It's really easy to get caught up in like all the work you have to do, and you want to keep a well-balanced life. You want to keep some type of social life, you want to sleep enough, and you want to look after your mental health. So just stay organized and you'll be able to do all of that. Another thing that I'd recommend is maybe take up a new hobby. I know it doesn't really sound like the time to be adding more to the list of things that you need to be doing, but a new hobby is a really good way of just, challenging your brain. Like for example, for me, I picked up tennis again. I hadn't played tennis in such a long time, and it's fun at the same time, and it's just something else to do instead of focusing on your uni work all the time. So yeah, it's never too late to join a society and make new friends if that's something you want to do as well. But what I'd say is just embrace all the changes and just do your best. I hope everyone has a great year at university. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below, and make sure to check out the other videos on the United Students channel, because there are so many helpful videos. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Good luck at university. I'm gonna go now, but I'll see you next time, so bye.